Welcome back, Helldivers. Jogan here with a shockingly good build against the bugs. Yes, that's right, using straight arc damage weapons. So starting with the Blitzer for your primary, Arc Thrower for a support weapon, the Canine Guard Dog, Team Killer 1000, and then the Tesla Arc Tower to round out the build using an Ultimatum and 500 kg to take out any heavies, right? Because the Arc Thrower is not going to be killing anything anytime soon, right? Booster, obviously one of the four horsemen. Whatever the team is, I tend to drop SOSs, so a lot of people really do not like when I tend to run this. But some tips and tricks to run this build and not wipe your team constantly, right? You want to try to be the tip of the spear, right? Lead the fight into the enemy so that you don't have the enemy in between you and your teammates, because then that's where your Tesla tower or your guard dog is going to chain onto them and kill them really quick, right? So you want to try to keep yourself between your team and enemy, if at all possible. And if it's not possible, just remember you can always backpack your guard dog by hitting the down button on your controller. So that way, if, like in this case, I was running this nest with some guys, I put my guard dog away while we're in there. Since they were in front of me and the enemy was on the far side of them, I just want to prevent any friendly fire if possible at that point. The nice part about the Arc Thrower is you can use it at long range to take out patrols before they even fall in. You can use it to stun chargers. Fortunately, it doesn't do anything but damage to Vile Titans. Right? That's where you have to rely on the 500 kg or the Ultimatum to take those out. But once the enemies start getting in close, right, especially if you're fighting Predator Restraint, switch over to the Blitzer for that faster fire rate at the cost of not chaining to as many enemies. But you can stun lock quite a few Predator Stalkers. Now, to prevent your Stratagems, right, your Canine Guard Dog or your Tesla Tower from killing yourself, you want to take some kind of arc resistance armor, light, medium, whatever you prefer. Especially against Predator Strain, I preferred medium armor, but if I was playing vanilla bugs, I preferred the light armor just to keep that speed. Now, I do recommend only running this build with a couple of good friends, people that you don't mind getting on their bad side for a little bit, but dropping SOSs, playing with a bunch of randoms, there's a good chance you're going to end up getting kicked after the second or third time they die to a Tesla tower. Whenever possible, try to position that Tesla tower far away from the team as well. It's best at keeping patrols off or dropping it close to a bug breach if nobody else has already dropped an orbital napalm or something like that on there that's going to take out your Tesla tower. And you also want to avoid trying to drop a Tesla tower if you see a Vile Titan that's nearby, because again, the Tesla tower is not going to do anything to that Vile Titan. It's just going to run over there and stomp on it and take out before it has a chance to really do its business. Right? And then for extra power control, you can use stun grenades, or I prefer to use gas grenades just for that extra CC and control more of the battle space around my team. One side note we'll give you about this: if you're playing on mega cities, there's a chance that you're going to kill some civilians and or siege troopers with your Arc Thrower and Tesla Tower, which will get you labeled as a traitor. So if you're near your team, be careful, and as soon as you see that traitor detected, just get away from your team so they don't get taken out as well. And if somebody sees you running a full shock build like this, there's a good chance if you're dropping in, just like here, where you might get kicked before you even put boots on ground. So, good luck out there, Helldivers. If you like this, please hit that like and subscribe.